Yarny friends, this is Stephanie of Stephanie's Yarn Escape. Thank you for joining me today for episode number 74. This is a crochet podcast where I take you on my yarny adventures in hopes that you find some sort of inspiration. So grab your favorite beverage, prop those feet up because you deserve to, and enjoy what I have to share. So I'm a day late. Yes, I know. It's been very, very busy. But I'm getting there. I'm behind on I have 2 drawings I need to do. I need to do the June Attack of the Amigurumi 2022. And I need to do the It's Cake Time Mal drawing as well today too. So those drawings may be up before this episode is up. If not, it's going to be up later. I got to do the new post for July. We're going to announce the new theme for the Attack of the Amigurumi 2022. I'm a little behind. I know we had some things happen in the past week and it set me behind on everything. So that's okay. Everything is fine. But we're taking it day by day. So just bear with me as I try and recollect myself. So yes, I'm hoping to do that today. It's going to be a busy day, but we're going to get there. Okay, so I got lots to share with you guys. I have some finished objects. I have some new projects. I have some progress and some current stuff. Lots of things to share. So we're going to start off with some whips. Yes. So the first one here, finally got back out. You guys didn't see this in the last episode because I haven't been working on it because I wanted to finish a different blanket, which is now done, but you'll see that later. This is my corner to corner join as you go blanket. Here it is. I only added a few squares since you guys seen it last, but it's getting there. This is the width I think I'm going to go with. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go. This is probably it right here because this right now is touching the ground. So I think this is actually the perfect, no, yeah, this is touching the ground. So, and I'm 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", somewhere in there. So it's perfect, I think, as far as the width is and how long it's going. I think it actually looks really nice as is. So I'm just going to finish up across, weave in all the ends, and it will be done. So this is easy peasy blanket. I had 2 of those going, but now I'm down to this one. Very excited. And I'm just now realizing, showing you guys how much little I have left to go before it's done. So I'm very excited about it. This is one of my hairs is weaved in right here. This is excuse me, a YouTube tutorial by Fiber Spider. He has I think it's a 5 or 6 video series on doing this, from going from 1 square to multiple squares on how to do it. So I really enjoy the pattern. I've used this technique on borders as well too. Very versatile pattern. I enjoy it. Easy. It gets this gorgeous effect. You could do just about anything you want with it. So the yarn I'm using for this is Big Twist Value, 380 yards, 100% acrylic, 4 medium. This is the color Light Rose. Also in Big Twist, I'm using Wine and White. So these 3 colors are making up that plaid blanket. I got this inspiration colorway from a owl amigurumi I did a couple months ago, and the body was a plaid color, so I used these 3 colors. Turned out perfect. I love it. So I wanted to make a blanket in the colorway. I love doing plaid. The trick to doing plaid is you got to have a light, a medium, and a dark, and you'll be able to work up a plaid effect. So, and your medium color is the color that you're going to be using most of because it's in all the rows. So just a little tip there on that. So love how this is turning up. I'm using an H hook for this, according to my little stitch marker there. And the one thing too, like with this technique, you can go in any direction you want. He shows you how to join at any square that you want to make it bigger. So if I decided I wanted to make this wider, then I would go in whatever direction I want to go. Now, here is a little thing that I learned, okay? So when you're doing corner to corner, you get this, and I don't know if I could show this. I'm trying not to dunk it in my tea that I have sitting here. You get this kind of like ridge where it's going in a direction from the corner to corner, okay? My OCD kicks in and all those ridges must be going the same direction. So I placed this stitch marker and I made a note in my little notebook that I have that I wrote all notes of the patterns I'm working on. And it is currently in the right-hand corner facing me. That's the direction that this blanket is to be facing me when I started. So what I want to do is to get these ridges all going the same direction, I must join in this corner. So to do that, I join in this corner down here. Same with this one. I join. So how do I explain this? When I finish this block, I'm going to be joining down here in this corner. So it'd be this block top left and this block top right. Or if it was on the edge and I wanted to join more over here at the bottom, it'd be right here at the corner. And then my ridges will be going all in the same direction. So, yeah, I think that turned out quite well. But if you don't care about the ridges, you can join in any direction that you want. So, and he gives you the how-tos on how to do that. But like I said, my OCD kicks in a little bit there and all the ridges must be going in the same direction. So that's what I'm doing. So yes, I'm enjoying this blanket a lot and I'm very excited now that it's almost done. So there's that. I got a nail that was hanging up on it. Well, what else have I been working on? So, Attack of the Amigurumi 2022 for June was zoo animals. And like I said, I'm going to be doing the drawing for that soon. Well, let me tell you. I've been back and forth on this pattern. I decided to do a red panda, and I've been wanting to do a red panda because my daughter had requested a red panda with certain specifications. Here is the body that I got to. I showed you guys before. This is the body. So I was going to design my own pattern of a red panda. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll just make a red panda, you know, buy a pattern or find a pattern that I like and do a red panda. And I did find one. I found one. It's by a lady who's from France, and I'll be sure to link it down below. I did buy one, and I actually only got the head done. So I got the head done. Now, this is the head I was working on for my design. Okay, this is the size I want to fit this body. Okay, so I'm really torn. I've been so back and forth with this pattern, and I'm going to probably babble a lot because when I talk about it, the thinking process starts for me as well too. I'm back and forth on what to do. If I should continue on with my design and use the body and tweak the head that I have going on here because it's not turning out the way I want it to. Or if I should continue on with this pattern that I pay for. So here, like I said, here's the head. And these are supposed to be where she indicated where the eyes should go. So that's why it's got the creepy stitch markers hanging out of it. Now, she has like other colors going in here and stuff like that. So I, you know, modified the pattern to fit what I was going for. I like it. Not liking how, so it's worked this way down. Not liking how these are turning up because I did take out the brown. There's other colors in here. And you put a snout on it, so the snout is not going to look centered. And so I may go back to the drawing board on that. I'm not sure. But the pattern that she has, and I don't have the printout, I loaded it to my Knit Companion. So I don't have many of the patterns with me anymore. But like I said, I'll link it down below. And she has it where it's on for standing. And it's really small, and she used a cotton yarn, a really tiny hook, but of course any pattern can be adjusted. Of course I'm using a worsted weight, so my panda's coming up much bigger, but like I said, once I put on the snout, this is not, it's not centered, so, and it's down here to curves, so I may draw back and adjust these. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. Or do I go back and tweak this? My daughter's in no rush. And I have, so what her pattern is you color work your little white around your face. And that's what I initially had wanted to do, but I couldn't get the shaping the way I wanted it to. So this is the size I want. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm back and forth. I keep looking at both. Working on a little something. I don't know if I should continue on. But then I'm looking at the body, and I'm like, I think I need to come in a little bit more. I don't know. There's so many I don't knows with this going on. This is going to be a long-term project because I just am torn. I don't know what to do. Should I just continue on with the plaid one, or the paid-for one that I bought off at Etsy for my daughter, or if I should continue on with the design? Not sure if I was ready to be designing an amigurumi. I just kind of went head first. And started, some people, like, I follow a bunch of people on TikTok and stuff, and they just make it look so easy sometimes, and it's not. It is not. And some people, it is easy. They just, you know, whip things up, and it's a pattern, and it's done. That's great. Fantastic. I'm glad you can do that, but I cannot. I'm very intricate, very detail-oriented, like, very specific, and I'm writing down every single row that I'm doing, writing it down, and then, like, I get to this, and I wrote it all down. Well, I gotta go back to the drawing board because my white's not centered, and, but then part of me is like, maybe I should make the size that I want, and then just crochet little 2 white pieces and attach to it. That might work too, but I like the overall effect of it looking like this. It's a lot more messy when you get in this inside because there's a lot of cutting and stuff like that, but you tie your pieces together and it's secure in your gut. You don't have to weave in those ends. So that's great too. Just so many, like, back and forth. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. One minute I want to go with my design. The next minute, just do the red one that you, or the panda that you bought. I don't know. Back and forth, back and forth. I'm so indecisive sometimes, and this is one thing I'm very undecisive about. Like, I was working on this, I'm like, you know what, just go on with your design. And I pulled out my design, and I was like, you know what, just do the paid one. Like, I just can't. I get like that sometimes. I just can't make up my mind. I don't know what to do. And my daughter is in no rush for it. She says she's going to love it. Like I said, she had very specific requests on what she wanted to look like. So, I don't know. We will see how this goes. And the thing with it too is, I don't know. I don't know. This is how I think. My brain goes one direction and I'm like, wait, no, just do it. And then the next minute I'm like, but, you know, she will love it and all this stuff. I just don't know what to do. She wants a red panda. I can make any red panda pattern fit to her specifications. I just have to adjust it. Like I said, this one was like standing on all fours. I was going to adjust it to where it's sitting on its bottom. The size, the colors, and all that stuff. I was just going to change to my specifications, but she likes it this is a big size body for an amigurumi. And that's what she likes, is big, like squishy amigurumi. This head is too small. Like I could probably use this head, but this head is too small. It needs to come out. So maybe I could adjust the size of the head. I don't know, but I'm like, if I'm going to adjust the size of the head, why don't I just use the one I got going because it's the right size. I just got to tweak the... I'm sorry that I just drug you into my thinking process. I'm done. I'm done. Done talking about it. Currently housing it in this project back here made by Lori. It's a very special bag, and it's housing a very special project because it's a project my daughter had requested. So it's perfect. What else do I got going on? Well, let me tell you. Sometimes I get to scrolling on the internet and I find things and I'm like, oh, I'm going to start that now. I started it's a small project, so it's not awful, but, I started, it's called Ice Cream Cozy. So it's for the little pint ice creams that you can buy from the store. It's a little cozy for your pint ice cream, so you don't have to hold it. So this is the start of it. I was scrolling. I think it may have been Facebook. I'm not 100% positive. But I was like, And it was a pay for pattern. It was on sale, so I bought it. And again, I don't have the printout because I loaded it to my Knit Companion. Super easy pattern. And this is the bottom of it. I have two others to show you that I did finish, so we'll get there here in a minute. So here is the bottom of that. And you're holding two strands together. And she gives like recommendations on like what yarns as well too. So she's, I think, is using the cotton Yarn Bee Hobby Lobby yarn, which I had some of that. I pulled out all the cotton yarn I could potentially use for these because I wanted to make a bunch of them. And then she also paired it with some Simply Soft to make it soft, which is the cotton yarn Hobby Lobby is soft as well too. But so I pulled out my Caron Simply Soft. I pulled out a skein of white, and then currently with this one, I'm using this donut from the one design that I did, the Loops and Threads Cotton Cream Cotton. It is 87% cotton, 13% nylon, 4 medium. This is the color Rose Sands. And you don't need much to make up the cozies. So that's what I'm currently working on. And the pattern is by Good Egg Knits. So I just love this color with the white. It's very pretty. Did I show you this one? That's the one I'm currently using. So very pretty. Working on that. So like I said, I have 2 finished ones. I have this one here. And she gives you the link for these templates to put inside your cozy. She has a whole bunch of templates. So I, of course, favorited the shop. I don't know what the name of the shop is, but it is in the pattern. So I got this one made. And this one is made using the Caron Simply Soft in white with some of this Knit Picks Cotton Linen. It's a DK, 70% Tangias cotton and 30% linen. There's 123 yards in this. And I made one of these. It's a 3 medium. I don't know if I said that. It doesn't have a color, it just has a lot number. I've had these in my stash for quite some time. And the other one I made is, of course, this gray one. Now, you may be thinking, here's one of my hairs. I'm losing a lot of hair. This one looks smaller than this one, and you are correct, because I messed up, and I'm not going back to fix it. I shorted it a row. I was watching a TV show, not paying attention, and I was supposed to do the repeat round 2 times at the end, and I repeated it once. So yes, it's smaller, but that's okay. And then with this one, I use the Caron Slimply Soft, held with this cotton lint again, but in this gray colorway. So I think these are really cute. I want to make a handful of them. Very easy to make. I can make these in one night. Like I said, I want to make a handful of them. And then this one's going to be added. This one will be cute. So, yeah. Those two, I needed something simple and easy. Some of that instant gratification of finishing things up. I'll get into detail more about that a little bit later. The other thing I'm working on is my next design. Now, I wanted to be done with it, and you've guys seen this for quite some time now. I wanted to be done with this part here, the crocheting part. I wanted to be done with it by today, but it did not work out that way. I am almost done, but I'm hoping, I wanted it to get the finishing touches on the pattern, get it finished written up, and get it out to my testers this week, but it didn't work in my favor, so that's okay. It won't take me long. I just need a good solid night of working on it, and it will be, I'll finish up the pattern. My goal is to have the actual crochet part done this week. Get the pattern written up this weekend, hopefully, and out to my testers sometime within the next week we can have. So if you're an Escape Peep, which is one of my testers, be on the lookout for your emails within, I'm going to say, the max of 2 weeks. Be on the lookout for that email coming out. So there. I love it. Try not to dunk this in my tea that's sitting there. Look at that texture. My goodness. This is what I envisioned it to be. It's exactly what I wanted. So, and you're pretty much going to use up a whole cake. I guess these are in skeins as well too, but I'm pretty sure this cakes and the skeins have the same yardage. And these are on clearance at Hobby Lobby as well too, if you haven't gotten to that. It's this Yarn Bee 44th Street. This is the colorway Mustard. You might have quite a bit left over. We'll see. Because depending on how much is left over, I might be able to add in, because I want to be able to use up pretty much this whole cake and have some left over, because everyone has different tension. So if you're looser, you're going to use more yarn. So I want to make sure I have enough left over for those people as well too. So you don't have to buy 2 skeins and use the second skein for a little bit. And I'm babbling again. I'm sorry. But this is the colorway Mustard. This is a 3 medium weight, and you can use any 3 medium weight you want. 540 yards, 70% acrylic, 30% polyamide. I love this color. So that's in the makes. Working on that. Very excited. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. And then that's all I have. That's all I've been working on. I do have another finished dough. And it's my V-stitch blanket. It's all done. Ends weaved in and every stuff. All done. Of course, I didn't grab the yarn that I used, but it's the Latte Cakes in the colorway Kissy Kissy. I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with the Latte Cakes. I used 3 full cakes. It's touching the floor. and it goes up. So, nice and wide. Nice and wide, like I can't even, it's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it nice and cozy, big, soft, comfy. Let's see if I can get you. I just let the colors do what they wanted. And I think it turned out perfect. This is for me at my house. I don't have many of those things for me at my house. But this is staying here. I do have another, I had 5 cakes to begin with. I ended up buying, I ended up only using 3 cakes. So I have 2 cakes to do something with. And I thought about attempting an amigurumi with one. So we shall see. I think it'd look pretty cool. But I haven't gotten there yet. But yes, it's all done. Very, very excited. Oh, and I have another whip. I'm all over the place. I have a list in front of me. I have everything lined up. But I put this one bag off to the other side because, whatever. But, so that's all done. Very excited. I love, and I just knocked something down. Okay, I'm trying to collect myself. So like I said, I have another whip living in this bag. This is a project bag that was gifted to me not too long ago by a viewer. And thank you very much. I absolutely love it. It's got gnomes on it. So this is my gnome project bag. So inside I have a gnome. So over on Kim's channel, she's doing this make-along for a holiday gnome. Now she's doing this one, and you go watch her for all the details. And I decided that I was going to do this one as well too. So that's the one I'm doing. It is a pay-for pattern off of Annie's. It's originally out of a magazine, but you can also just purchase the pattern. And I felt, and I was looking at other things in the magazine, I just felt like I just wanted this gnome. So that's what I did. I bought the pattern. And I started my gnome. Here's the body. And it's using Red Heart Super Saver, which is a 4 medium, 100% acrylic. 364 yards in this skein. This is the color charcoal. This is going to be my body. This is going to be my hat. This is Craft Smart Value Jacquard. 215 yards. 4 medium, 100% acrylic. And this is the colorway Ivy and Cranberries. She gifted a bunch of us Knit Night girls this yarn a year or 2 ago. I can't remember, but I've been hoarding it. And so I'm going to make it as my gnome hat, because it has some of that gray in there that I thought looked nice with it. So that's what I'm going with. If it will turn out nice, I'm not sure, but that's what I'm going with. So yes, I'm very excited about that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the stripes. I don't know if I'm going to stripe it or just keep going round and round with the yarn. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. So we will see. And I'll probably use the gray for the shoes. So yeah, I love making gnomes. It's one of my favorite things to make. I actually had yarn in here before this make-along happened. I had some yarn in here for a fall gnome. So maybe once I finish this one, I'll get a fall one using the same pattern going. We'll see. I feel like I'm all over the place. That's okay. So yeah, this is my gnome bag. And I love it. It is perfect. What else do I have going on? That's all the projects I've been working on, I think. I'm looking around me. Yes, that's all I've been working on. I have some announcements. and some other things to talk about. So first, I think it was my last video or 2 videos ago, I'm not sure which, I expressed I was feeling very overwhelmed with my WIPs and projects and my to-do list that I want to do. I decided to sit down and just kind of put what I was thinking in my brain on paper to help clear some of this space. And it worked for June. Now, is it going to be perfect and work every single month? No. Things come up. Like, I wasn't planning on the Christmas Dome make-along. But for June, my plan was to finish the duck, which I did, the V-stitch blanket, and the design scarf. So I got 2 of the 3 done. Perfect. Now, I had planned on for June was starting the red panda, but when I did this, I was just going to do the panda for the pattern. So that's not going to go onto my finished list for the month for a while because I'm very undecisive about it, of what I want to do. So, for July, so I took my daughter to dance one night, and it's a 30-minute dance, and I decided to take this and work on my plans. And so I did do that. The paint cozies were in my to-do list. I want to finish the plaid blanket, which I'm closer to that than I had originally planned, which is pretty exciting. There's some projects on the No Filter Fabricast I do with Crochet Creations by Christy, that her and I do, that I wanted to put more into my plans. We will be doing a live this week, I believe. So, yeah. I want to coordinate some more of that into this month, too. I did work on some of those projects, and you'll see those on a No Filter Fabricast. Those shows are on Crochet Creations by Christy. She will be linked down below. There are some projects on there that I'm working on that you don't see on this channel, but I show them when I'm done with them, and I haven't showed any because I haven't finished anything in a while. We put on ourselves no rush on the projects we're working on together. There's no rush on getting them done. We work on them when we can. We both know that each person is busy with different things going on, and we both understand that. So we don't put the pressure on those projects. But there's a couple things I want to get done with that. So, yeah. So this plan of writing what I'm thinking is working. And I want to get further into detail with this and include my stash somehow. So I'm going through some different thought processes on organizing my stash, which is heaping overwhelming. I have it pretty organized as far as how I want it to be, like, separated and divided into the cubes that I have for it. But it's still overwhelming sometimes, and I forget I have a lot of things. And I bought the yarn to use it, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm trying not to buy, besides the Hobby Lobby clearance, I'm sticking to my guns and not purchasing any yarn unless I absolutely need it. Like if I need it to finish out a project, that's why I buy more than usually what I need. But your basics, like your black and whites and your browns and your grays and stuff, if I need it, you know, I will go ahead and purchase that. But my next shopping trip is until November with my local Yarny friend, so I'm planning on sticking to that. Now, I do keep track. I have been keeping track. Like, I've been keeping my labels and of the skeins I've used, and I've been keeping track of the skeins of yarn that I'm purchasing, but I keep it on a document that I have on my phone. So I kind of want to coordinate it into my little notebook here because I'm feeling very organized with this. And I'm very excited I did this. If you guys are more interested in on how I'm going about this, this is a new journey that I'm trying to take to organize myself. I'll share that with you guys sometime. But yes, I am trying. So like I said, I want to get more into my stash and organizing it. See where I'm at. Maybe have some sort of documentation of what I have going on, what's in it, colors and stuff like that. I know you could do something with that, like that on Ravelry. So we'll see. But this is phase 1 in my organization of Yarny Fibers. So, more babbling, babble, 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 that kind of day. That's okay. So, what's next? So, the make-alongs that are currently happening is the baby along that is going to the end of July. For that, that is the make-along that I'm doing with Crochet Creations by Christy. So you can, all the rolls are on her Facebook and my Facebook, so you have 2 chances to win. So be sure to check out those details. And like I said, we'll be doing a live sometime. I believe it's this week. I'm pretty sure. But I do have another announcement. So, a few days late, but that's okay. I'm going to announce the July Attack of the Amigurumi 2022 theme, which is going to be prehistoric creatures and mythical creatures. What is that? That's a lot of many things. You could do dinosaurs, you can do dragons, fairies, mermaids, permaids, cave people, gnomes, because they're a mythical creature. Stuff like that. Like, lots of options. Now, I do want to do a dinosaur of some sort. But you guys seen my table. My scatterness throughout the episode has been my brain recently. So, I'm not going to hold myself to it. I'm going to attempt to do a dinosaur. But we'll see. I feel like I'm just behind on everything in life. But that's okay. That's, a different topic. But for July, you have a chance to win 2 skeins of yarn. These 2 right here. This is I Love This Yarn. It is a 4 medium, 100% acrylic, 355 yards. This is the color Light Sage. And this is the color Linen. And you get one of my stitch markers. So I'm trying to do giveaways for the Attack of the Amigurumi that you can make amigurumi with. And I think these 2 would be really cute together. So, those 2 will be up for grabs for July. Be on the lookout for that post if it's not up already. I promise it'll be up soon. My plan for today is we have nothing going on because of different events happening. We have nothing going on today, so I'm spending the day working on my yarny goodness stuff and some housework. I do have some housework to do. Yeah, I do. Anyways, what else do I have to announce? So I am doing a surprise giveaway. So I mentioned this in my last video because I hit the 2-year milestone and I hit 500 subscribers finally. Yay! I'm so excited. So huge milestones in my book. To others, it's nothing. But to me, it's a big deal. And I'm very excited. First of all, want to thank every single one of you for watching, especially during this episode. I am very, like I said, I've been very scatterbrained, very blabby, and you've stuck it through till now, and I really appreciate it. And for those who have been following me from the beginning, knows this happens to me sometimes, and that's sometimes who I am. And sometimes I feel very organized and put together, but today's not the day. But here I am, and I want to thank each one of you for taking the time to watch me. You could be anywhere else, watching anybody else, and you're watching this episode right now, and I truly appreciate it. And all my past episodes, and all the support, all the encouragement, all the advice, the friends I've met, I enjoy it. I get so excited when I see everybody's post with the amigurumi. I'm so glad everybody's enjoying that. That's going to continue on for a while because I've made a new turn when it comes to making amigurumi now. I enjoy it. So, and I'm into designing now. I never would have guessed I've been into designing. I want to design all the things. But yes, I never would be here right now if it wasn't for you, because you guys have made this show what it is now. It's not perfect, but it's mine. It's my little piece of the corner of the YouTube. So, as my appreciation for having 500 subscribers and 2 years of making these episodes, I want to give you a thank you. So, you have a chance to win some yarn. Good deal, right? So, first up are these 2 cakes. 2 cakes of Caron Cakes. This is a 4 medium, 80% acrylic, 20% wool. This is called Sugar Cherry, and there are 445 yards in each cake. So you get 2 of those. And you have a chance to win some of this ice cream roving and one of my stitch markers on it. This is a 4 medium, 437 yards, 100% acrylic. And this is the ice cream roving. Like I said, one of my stitch markers. And this is the color Chuckles. It's got this pretty teal, purple, white in it. Very nice. So, that is what you have a chance to win. So, you have a chance to win some cake and ice cream. Because what better way to celebrate than to celebrate with cake and ice cream, right? So, how do you win? Well, let me tell you. So, to get entered into a chance, I've been talking too long. To get entered to win a chance, to get entered for a chance to win 2 each of these, all you have to do is comment down below what your favorite cake or ice cream is. Or if you don't like to celebrate with cake and ice cream like I do, tell me, like, when you feel like you need to celebrate for any particular reason, what do you do? Like, what do you have? Like, I also like a good steak dinner. So I also would love to go out for steak when I like to celebrate as well too. And follow it up with some ice cream at the Dairy Queen or something. So how do you celebrate? What do you eat? So that's all you have to do is comment down below. We'll go for that until the next regular episode. I will do a winning random draw pecker thing for those on the next episode in 2 weeks. I think I need to go because I just can't focus anymore. So, thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for joining me today. I think I'm done. I've hit my limit on babbling. And I want to thank you for sticking by with me till the end. I really appreciate it. It has been a struggle. I am currently I'm driving the struggle bus today. But that's okay. I'll get through it. I don't have to go to work, so it's fine, right? So I'm going to go. And until next time, remember to keep that yarn running through those fingers. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.